Big time stage for the Undisputed Era. The multifaceted mixed martial arts backgrounds of both Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish make them a threat to each and every tag team in WWE.
These were two men that had a reputation that preceded them after their success all over the world. But these are two men who have lived up to those expectations ever since showing up on NXT.
They debuted alongside Adam Cole at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 with one goal in mind: to shock the system. The Re-Dragons. Looking at the future right there, gentlemen.
Hard to argue with that point, Michael. Hey, Corey, let me see your swag.
Byron, I didn't think it was possible, but you saying what you just did somehow make Dawkins and Ford less cool.
Can you imagine all three of us walking into a club, cutting a rug or two? I can.
Byron, you're humiliating yourself.
Look, I am in with the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins.
You're not, Byron. You're making them less money right now. The Street Profits want nothing to do with you.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 197 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly and their opponents, NXT Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Don't go anywhere. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
What a stomp. Good grief. Boom.
From behind.
Neck breaker. That could be it.
Hooked up.
What a strike. The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. So much on the line here in the match for him.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly it here, Michael.
What a slam! Impactful. It'll jar your spine. Axe handle finds its target.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. Watch out!
Running Bulldog. Nailed it.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of, so they have some space to gather themselves, time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Knocked him right off his feet. Yeah, no kidding.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Harsh impact. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Gets out of the way of that one. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Hooked up. Oh, a shin breaker. Try walking after that one.
Kick. Oh, great height. O'Reilly just barely getting out of the way. And look at the quickness by Montez Ford. Oh, powerbomb. That's it. This might be it. Oh, my.
And here's Montez Ford.
Nice.
Shut it down. They did it. Wow, what a match.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Well, that match wasn't much to look at, but at least they gave a little bit of effort. Kind of like some women I've dated.
Here are your winners, and still NXT Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Nice teamwork by the champs to hold on to the gold.
When you put these two together, victory is really the only plausible outcome.
And that's exactly the type of action we've come to expect when the tag titles are on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Yeah, the daughter of Jim the Animal Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
The Irish lash kicker. What a career Becky Lynch has had so far here in WWE.
A young lady who has prided herself on being different. A young lady who has prided herself on thinking outside the box. And she has taken that mentality to tremendous success here in WWE.
Becky Lynch should be prosecuted for improper use of the metal horns, out here dressed like something out of an H.G. Wells novel.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya. Introducing the champion from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
So don't move a muscle.
One woman Becky Lynch goes back a long way with is third-generation superstar Natalya. The two became friends during the 2005 independent tour of Japan.
Becky and Natalya went their separate ways, Cole, before reconnecting a decade later when Lynch debuted in WWE. It was a thing of beauty to see that friendship disintegrate so quickly.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
You gotta believe this one's over.
She goes for the cover. And the champ kicks out.
Very nice.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Beautiful technique.
From the hallowed ground of the Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya debuted in WWE at odds with the Bella Twins and managed the Hart Dynasty to the WWE Tag Team Championship. Oh,
nasty impact.
Natalya began competing in singles action and formed a dominating alliance with Beth Phoenix soon after the Queen of Hearts was part of the debut season of E's Total Divas reality show and added a red carpet correspondent to her resume.
Natalya returned to managing and led Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to WWE Tag Team Gold before reinvigorating her singles career, which included a classic match for the NXT Women's Championship against Charlotte. A driving force of the women's revolution today, Natalya's goal is to dominate the women's division. Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Exploder suplex.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Boom, what impact. Natalya beginning to stumble a bit. Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
She's losing steam here, fellas. This might be where her opponent looks to put her away.
Suplex! She's in control. Oh, going for the cover. Quick kick out from Becky Lynch.
She's still in this one. Harsh impact.
Becky Lynch may be starting to fade here. She's not going to let her title slip away that easily, though.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Well, it was just a few moments ago that it looked like she was going to sail to victory, but it looks like her opponent refuses to go down so easily. Got the disarmer! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Beautiful.
At the arm. At the arm. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Oh, and a snap there.
That'll give you whiplash.
Wow. Elbow.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this. Oh, my God.
Surfboard leg breaker.
Beautiful technique.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Becky Lynch, nice exploder suplex. Game, set, match. This one is over. And Becky Lynch remains champion.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. This was one of those matches that had flashes of brilliance, but never quite lived up to all the hype. Good match overall.
Here's your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
And Becky Lynch walks away with the W.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
No surprise there. That was exactly what we expected when the match was announced for SummerSlam. What an incredible effort all around.